Hey guys, what is going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz here to report the news for today. So as you can see, the market cap is just over 685 billion. We're still trying to get over that 700 billion market cap, with Bitcoin dominance currently at 32.9%. So for the most part, we're starting to see a recurring event here with everything being in the red. But I'm looking at this as an opportunity to see what cryptocurrencies we can grab out there on a discount or as a bargain, moving into 2018, what cryptocurrencies will be a lot more at the end of the year. Well, right now they are at a discount. So that's the way I'm looking at it. But I know a lot of you guys are panicking out there, and I just want to reassure you guys, this is the market. We have seen a lot of altcoins and a lot of coins, in general, just be at all-time highs. And there's a saying that says, whatever goes up must come down. So we are seeing this correction happening. That on top of whatever is happening with South Korea and the FUD around that, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, has really amplified the red that we are seeing in the market. But it is completely normal for us to see a correction. So it'll be really cool to see, what happens moving forward. So the price of one Bitcoin currently is $13,411.60. So I guess we're just gonna have to see in the next couple days whether or not Bitcoin is just gonna hover around this position, or whether or not it is going to move up to $14,000 and beyond. So let's get into today's news. So again, the market is falling according to the Cointelegraph. So it says that cryptocurrency markets falling after recent rise. Most coins are in the red. And yeah, we are starting to see a lot of coins in the red. For example, Ripple is in the red. In fact, this tweet also, we have also noted that, XRP or Ripple had this partnership with MoneyGram, and there was a bit of misinterpretation about this partnership, and this tweet basically covers this. So this person says that Ripple's article is explicitly trying to make it seem as if MoneyGram is going to use Ripple for more than a test. But MoneyGram goes up and says that this is a pilot program being tested on the internal MoneyGram internal processes that is not intended for consumer use. So I guess a lot of people thought that this partnership was a lot bigger than it actually was. So very interesting to see. And also we are starting to see that Roblox is also starting to see a bit of a dip. So Roblox has dropped a bit. They are having some reports about their compromised web wallet for their altcoin, so definitely be careful with that. But also on the contrary, we are starting to see some altcoins such as Neo being up in the green. We're also starting to see Ethereum Classic, so ETC, also be in the green, which is also interesting to see in this market because there are a lot of coins which are definitely dipping right now, but there are a very few, which are in the green. So what else is happening? Well, cryptocurrency shock. So US reveals digital dollar plan and fears of Bitcoin crackdown. So again, this is more FUD being pushed out there. In this article, essentially what they are saying is that they are looking to add more regulations to cryptocurrency. But again, guys, there's not that much information in this article. They're just saying that, look, a lot more people are investing into cryptocurrencies and we're looking to add more regulations so that basically they can control it more. So what else is new in the news? Well, wonders of naming the company blockchain or Bitcoin. So I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of companies such as Kodak, for instance, coming out with their own version of blockchain. Also Long Road Iced Tea, for instance, has changed their name to blockchain something. So we are starting to see a lot of companies. In fact, Cointelegraph has actually documented the amount of companies which have actually changed their names or altered their names by adding blockchain or Bitcoin to it. And we can see like Long Island Iced Tea, for instance, like what I just mentioned. A whole bunch of other ones such as, Tulip Biomed has changed their name to Bitcoin, and a whole bunch of other ones like Natural Resource Holdings have changed their name to blockchain mining. So, and we have started to see like an increase in trading. So we can see like the percentages here are ridiculous, guys. I mean, I personally think that they are exploiting the name of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency by just adding it just to basically jump onto the hype train. I mean, it is kind of like a gray area because they're not really doing anything wrong, but I think in a way they kind of doing it in a wrong way because they're setting a bad sign. A lot of people are calling this bubble signs, for instance. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it is right for these companies, such as Kodak, to just come out of nowhere and just add blockchain or Bitcoin to their name? What do you guys think about that? We'd really love to hear what you guys think about that change. So, Canada could become the world's Bitcoin mining capital as China cracks down. So, as you know, China is adding a bit more regulations. Well, not a bit more, a lot more regulations. So Canada is really stepping up and could become the next big Bitcoin mining capital. So in this article, they go on to say that, Canada is looking to add a lot more features. So it says Bitcoin transactions are enabled by Bitcoin miners who are rewarded, for mining the Bitcoin. So China is home to the world's biggest Bitcoin miners, but it's cracking down on the sector due to concerns of excessive energy usage. At the same time, Canada is actively courting Bitcoin miners as regions like Ubik having excessive power capacity. So places like Quebec are seeing a lot of power capacity, so they are able to basically do a lot more mining. And since there's not that much restrictions as compared to China, they could really be one of the big players out there. So definitely keep an eye out on them. So this article by Fortune says way too many people are using credit cards to buy Bitcoin. So according to this article, a lot of people have been actually buying Bitcoin on their credit cards. In fact, in this article from their research, over 22.13% did not even pay their credit card balances. So guys, that is kind of concerning out there. I mean, a lot of people are just riding this trend, not really fully understanding cryptocurrencies and just taking out massive loans on their credit cards and just loans in general in order to just, you know, jump onto the Bitcoin wagon and basically ride the wave. But what they fail to realize is that, this is not a short-term thing. Like, last year we've seen this massive bull run, for Bitcoin going up over 1,000%. But right now, it is kind of just working on itself. In the long term, yes, it will be worth a lot. But in the short term, it is very risky, especially for those people who are taking massive loans and are not even paying off their credit card balances. So if you guys are doing that, I would definitely urge against that. But again, it's not financial advice by any means. Do your due diligence, but I mean, just think about it rationally. Does it really make sense to put yourself more in debt to buy something that could go up or could go down? There's a lot of risk involved with that. So what else is new? Well, Bitcoin fever hits the US real estate market. So according to this article, at the end of the year, the digital currency was listed as a way to pay for some 75 properties for sale, especially in the Florida and California region, according to the real estate firm Redfin. So this is really interesting to see that, Bitcoin is making its way into the real estate market. With a lot of people saying, one seller even going as further as saying that he will take 33 Bitcoins to be exact for his $500,000 downtown condo in Florida. So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that as time goes on, more people will actually be buying houses with Bitcoin, buying cars with Bitcoin? Really interesting to see because a lot of people are seeing it as a store of value as compared to a currency, but it seems like it is also being used in some other dynamic ways. So this article by Sunday Express says, forget Bitcoin and Ripple. Traders reveal the latest cryptocurrency to invest in today. So there is being a lot of hype about Stellar. So Stellar is looking to make some massive moves out there. And as you can see, they're looking at the price chart and saying that, it is reaching a lot of support right now. And with the news that is coming out, it could surge. So definitely keep an eye out on Stellar. Add this to your radar as a lot of people are talking about it. So let's head on to Twitter and let's see what is happening out there. So Sia Coin, so Sia Tech basically. So they're working on Bittrex exchange to solve an issue. Their wallet will be temporarily offline until a fix is in place. So they will update you guys when everything is up in order. So if you guys are invested into this or watching this, definitely have a look at their Twitter where they are launching updates on this. Lisk has just added some new additions to their team, which is always good to see. So, what do you guys think about Lisk? They added a few new members to their team, which is really interesting to see. I guess we're just gonna have to watch and see what happens with Lisk. I do know we have a lot of supporters about AppCoin, so there is some news about AppCoin. So, AppCoin will be on Huobi Pro. They will be on there very shortly, so definitely have a look on there. I do believe that AppCoins has an awesome future, especially with the project that they are launching. So definitely keep an eye out on this. They're currently only on Binance, so it'll be really interesting to see what other exchanges they get on. So this is just one exchange of many. So guys, if you guys are new here, be sure to follow us on Instagram at AllCoinBuzz. We're also on Twitter at AllCoinBuzzIO. Just remember the IO at the end. We're also on Discord, Telegram, Facebook, just all over the place. So I'll leave a link to everything below where you guys can connect with us, drop us your questions and so forth. It'd be really cool for us to connect with you guys and basically build an awesome community together. And if you guys are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. That way you are constantly up to date when we launch a video. And if you guys love what we're doing, be sure to smash that bell notification below. That way you are constantly up to date when we launch a video by the second. And that is it for me, guys. I will catch you guys on the next video.